Hello everyone and welcome back to the studio. Today we're tackling one of the most foundational skills for working with gel and polygel. Professional, safe and precise product removal with an e-file. If the thought of that drill bit still makes you a bit nervous, or if you're ever filed right down to the natural nail, this video is your roadmap. I'm going to show you my exact calm removal technique and, more importantly, how you can practice it safely at home, even without a client. Now, before we touch a single drill bit, let's align on the philosophy. The goal of removal is not to get to the natural nail as fast as possible. The goal is to remove the product while preserving 100% of the natural nail plate's integrity. Every pass with that bit should be intentional. If you're rushing or using the wrong technique, you're not saving time, you're creating future problems, from sensitivity to long-term thinning. So we're going to take this step by step. You'll see I'm starting with this gorgeous glittery gel overlay we created together in the last video. It's festive, it's sparkly, and it served its purpose. But now it's time for a fresh start. And that fresh start begins with respectful removal. Throughout this entire first section, we're focused only on the drill. The prep, the new dual form application with the stunning red gel, that comes later. Right now, it's just you, the machine, and the material. Let's talk about the most important tool for this step, the removal bit. I'm using a coarse grit carbide bit from MGR. You'll notice it has this distinct black marker or color. For us, this black isn't just branding, it's an instant visual signifier. It tells you that it's a very coarse bit. That means it's aggressive and removes material fast, which is why you must respect it and handle it with extra care and intention. You will find a link to the products I used in the description below. For any artists who are newer to the e-file, my strong recommendation is to start with a medium grit bit, often marked with a blue color. It will still allow you to learn the motions and remove material efficiently, but it gives you much larger margin for error, as if you build that essential muscle memory and confidence. Remember, for bulk removal like this, we use carbide bits, not diamond. The technique is methodical. I start by using only the very tip of the bit to cleanly remove product from the sensitive sidewalls. Once the perimeter is clear, I move to the main surface. Here I use the full side of the bit. I lower the handpiece so the broad texture barrel makes full contact with the gel. This is how you achieve fast, efficient and even removal across the center and the bottom right of the nail plate, letting the large surface area do the work. This is done with a 30,000 RPMs. This speed, combined with the correct use of the bit surface area, is what makes the process both fast and safe. You're abrading the product away with control, not digging into it with force. My first move is never straight down onto the nail. I hold my handpiece like a pencil, and I approach the nail at a very low angle, almost parallel to the surface. I start on the left side of the nail, near the delicate sidewalls. I'm using slow, sweeping passes from the sidewall, moving to the middle zone, up and down to the free edge, following the natural curve of the nail. I work to reduce the bulk of the gel overlay evenly across the entire surface. The glitter in this set is actually a great guide. As I file, the glitter particles become more sparse, showing me exactly how much material I've removed. At this stage, I have a thin, uniform layer of product left on the nail. This is the most critical phase. The natural nail is now very close. I flip my hand perpendicular to the nail and remove the leftovers near the cuticle area. The goal is to remove all color, 80% of the gel and all liftings. I do not file until the gel is completely gone. And there we have it. All 10 nails transitioned from a full glitter gel overlay back to clean, strong and completely undamaged natural nails. Now, with a perfectly clean canvas, we can begin the creative process for our New Year's red set. First step is always cuticle work. I'm using this dual-ended pusher. One side is like rounded orange wood stick, the other like a horseshoe. It's incredibly comfortable and effective. I'm pushing back the proximal nail fold and prepare space for the diamond drill bit. Next is Manicure. Watch the process. It is very alike the gel removal, but now we're closer to the nail. And we need to be even more careful. This is where the most nail techs damage the nail plate forever. We will tackle this more deep in one of my next videos. Chemistry is key now. I follow a strict sequence. First, a nail prep liquid to cleanse any remaining oils and dust. Then a dehydrator to pull moisture from the nail. Finally, a non-acid primer from Manicure. This primer creates a chemical bond between the keratin of the nail and the gel product. It's not a sticky layer, it's a bonding agent. I apply a thin, even layer of each, ensuring they fully evaporate. To seal this prepared surface and provide the perfect sticky base for our extension, I apply this base coat from Manicure. The layer must be so thin it's almost sheer. We cure this thoroughly. This base is the double-sided tape between your natural nail and your new extension. For the extensions, I'm using these universal dual forms from Manicure. I place a bit of gel into the form, concentrating it just below the area that will sit at my cuticle. When I place the form, I use a rolling motion. I first connect it to the cuticle area at a 45-degree angle, then I gently roll it down to meet the nail plate, pushing the gel outwards. This rolling technique is what prevents flooding, because we did our prep correctly and chose the right form. When we pop these forms off after curing, we're left with a near-perfect extension. Minimal filing is needed, just a light shaping of the free edge. The cuticle area should be so clean, it barely requires any cleanup at all. I know many of you are building your skills at home, and practicing on your own nails or a practice hand can get very expensive and repetitive. So let me give you an idea for a drill training exercise. You'll need an orange and your e-file with practice bit. A regular medium grit bit is perfect for this. The orange peel has a curved surface and a texture not dissimilar to the nail plate. Your goal is to remove only the very outer waxy layer of the orange peel without piercing the fruit underneath. Try changing the speed to see the difference. Practice holding it at that low angle. Practice those sweepings, cuticle to free edge motions. Try to stop just as you see the brighter orange color start to show evenly. If you see white pith or juice, you've gone too deep. Just like you would hit the natural nail. This builds the muscle memory for pressure and angle control without any risk. It's one of the best ways I know to build confidence with your machine. This process is the bedrock of everything we do. If you compromise the nail here, even the most perfect dual form application on top will be built on a weak foundation. For our New Year's color, I'm using this stunning, deeply pigmented red color from Venalisa. I apply the first coat thin and even, and the second coat brings it to full vampy opacity. If you're interested in any of the items I used in this video, you will find the links in the description below. To seal in that brilliance and provide durability, I finish with a high shine no wipe top coat. I apply it carefully, floating the brush. After the final cure, we're done. What part of the removal process feels the most challenging for you right now? Is it controlling the drill bit angle, knowing when to stop filing, or practicing the right pressure? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and often base future videos on your questions. Keep working on those oranges, and I'll see you in the next one.